He's an idiot.
Honey! This is back on the radio and back on Facebook Live. Right now, brought to you by Castile Funeral Home. That'd be the D, the S, and the P. Welcome to Thursday, everybody. It is show 1151. The 115, the 1, and the 530 Club portion of the show starts right now. Hello, Donnie. Forecast today, I'm not lying. Sunny, nice, 54. Yeah, that's what I said, 54. Sadly, the dead man schedule is probably not going to work out for me to go play that final round of the year because we ain't got many days like this left. Whatever. Tonight, cloudy 42. Tomorrow, it's going to be wet. Rain all day, they say. Of course, you know, their track record, whatevs. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be 43. We are sitting at 31 right now. Remember, to be an official member of the 530 Club, you got to call or text the show. And if you do call the show, we take you live because we like doing it live. Make sure you keep your radio turned down. Don't be on the Bluetooth or the speakerphone. The phone number is 419-240-1935. Hello and good morning to you, Susan.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, Polly Walk-Over-Day.
Good morning.
Robert De Niro was infuriated when his anti-Trump remarks were erased from the teleprompter during a speech at the most recent Gotham Awards. Check out this promo. There's a new holiday movie.
Coming to the Hallmark Channel. Get ready for the holiday movie you've been waiting for. Donald Trump and Robert De Niro star in Enemies for the Holidays.
Look, Robert, you don't like me and I don't like you, but we're stuck in this ski lodge together for the holidays, whether we like it or not.
I don't like it. Nope, I don't like it. It's a bad thing. You hear me? A bad Christmas. Look at me, a bad Christmas. You hear what I said?
Watch as this unlikely pair are forced to stay together for the holidays.
I'm writing a letter to Santa, and all I want for Christmas is for you to disappear.
Funny you should say that, because I want the same thing for Christmas. I want you to disappear. You hear me? You're going to get whacked by Santa. You hear me? Look at me.
Donald Trump and Robert De Niro star in Enemies for the Holidays.
Uh-oh, we're both standing under the mistletoe.
But you're not going to get a kiss. You know what you're going to get, huh? A beating. You hear me?
Coming to the Hallmark Channel.
There you go. I think those voices are AI, by the way.
I like that.
Hey, there you go. I'm glad we're here to please you, Paul. We're here to please you. Thank you for showing up on time today. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We always appreciate your presence here in the studio. All right, this time of the year, we're all looking for the best deal possible, right? Well, here's a trick that might snag you a deal between now and Christmas. When you're shopping, Susie, Paul, and all the listener, try adding something to your cart, and then you just let it sit there.
That's so true.
You don't buy it right away. The site you're on probably has your email, and most of the big shopping sites track abandoned orders now. The idea is that they're like, it's in the cart. How come they're not, closing the deal? Are they tired? Do they need some, extra help? No, I'm sorry. Different thing. The idea is that they'll see that, that you're almost bought something. And if you wait a couple of days, you're more likely to get a discount code emailed to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to try this next time I order something, unless I need it like right away. I'm going to do that. I'm going to let it sit there. Now, I know they've done this. I know in the past when I'm up on the Amazon and I got something in there and I'm like, ooh, I forgot. And I get an email. Hey, is this a good time to, finish your order or whatever? I don't remember anybody ever offering me a discount code, but they say you could get free shipping or 15% off. Maybe more than that if it happens to be a product that they want to get rid of. The only risk is leaving it in the cart too long, and then when you finally pull the trigger, it's like, oh, sorry, we don't have that product anymore. So, I mean, if it's a gift for somebody you definitely want, you might as well do it. But if it's something you can hold on, it's a challenge, Susie. I'm willing to take that challenge.
Sure, to save money, yes.
I'll do it for you guys. That's how much I love you. All right, there you go. Maybe we saved you $1 or $2. All right, celebrity, politician, world figure, Henry Kissinger is dead at 100.
Oh, boy.
Call me crazy. I thought he was already dead. I didn't know. The former U.S. Secretary of State during the Nixon and Ford administrations, how'd that go? Was he was also part of several government agencies and think tanks throughout his career. He was also credited as helping end the Vietnam War. Kissinger was the recipient of several awards, including the Nobel Peace Prize, the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977, and the Woodrow Wilson, Woody Wilson, Award for Public Service in 2006. He had a very unique speaking voice. You guys remember what he sounded like? Well, I'm glad you don't remember because I'm here to remind you. So when he got he had a press conference after winning the Nobel Peace Prize back in 1972. Here's what he had to say about winning the prize. Yes, you are a party machine.
Okay.
Henry Kissinger passed away. He was 100 years old. Okay, I'm not making fun of the dead. I'm just making fun of his voice. Is that wrong?
No, you're.
Is that wrong, Susie?
Yes.
All right, my bad. My bad. Look, we got lots of salt. Anyway. All right.
Over here.
We didn't get a package for him, though, from Cumulus.
Yeah.
We remember Henry Kissinger.
Oh, yeah. He's not a rock dude or music
okay,
or
that's
all
all right.
that.
That's okay. I'll forgive us.
Yeah, maybe the guy's taking a break. The big voice guy. I don't know.
All right.
His wife is still alive. I'm like, okay. He's survived by his wife, Nancy. She's 89, so I looked it up.
Oh,
yeah.
You went a little younger?
Little 11-year difference there. Way to go, Hank. Getting after it. Getting her done. And he's got kids, too, Elizabeth and David, from a previous marriage. So Henry Kissinger is gone at 100. All right. How would you like to play the lottery, and then you thought you won, and then they're like, oops, we posted the wrong numbers. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? Do you get your undies in a bunch, and you just start screaming and getting on the internet, the playland of, what do I call it? The playland of fools, playland. It's where the fools play, right there on the internet. It's on the social media. Iowa Lottery posted the wrong Powerball numbers, and some who lost out on the Powerball in Iowa ended up being rewarded anyway when the state's lottery accidentally posted the wrong winning numbers.
Oh, my God.
Those who oversee the lottery blame an unspecified human reporting error for the wrong numbers being posted for Monday night's drawing. Okay, that's code for somebody effed up.
Yep.
And they posted the wrong stinking numbers because, they're probably paying an intern. And the intern screwed up because he was high on gummies. The wrong numbers were posted on the website around 12:30 a.m. Tuesday. And it wasn't until almost 7 hours later where somebody went, those numbers are wrong. So what happens is when those numbers get posted, people that have those numbers, whether they're right or wrong, they still get paid.
Real?
Yes. Yes. They won't say how many people won, but officials revealed that prizes range, well, it's not that big of a deal, from $4 to $200. But if you have 10,000 people winning $200, and then anyone who had already cashed in their winning ticket would be able to keep the money. Well, how are you going to track them down?
I'm going to take my $50 and run.
But I mean, there's no way to track somebody down unless you get all of the camera at the Stop and Robs where you go and cash it in.
And not for that amount. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
They're not going to do that.
Right.
So they messed up. Human error. Somebody screwed up, man. Anyway. All right, Susie, you're going to be watching the Golden Bachelor horror tonight.
Yes.
Controversy.
Tonight. Dun, dun, dun.
It's very controversial.
Yes. Yeah. I'm kind of sad to read all this.
Okay, by the way, I'm calling a red flag on this whole thing that it is nothing more than made up crap to get more eyeballs on the first season finale of the Golden Bachelor horror tonight, 8 o'clock on ABC. You know what its crime is, Paul?
What? That he's really old and he forgot who he gave a rose to?
No.
Okay.
No, that's probably happened, though.
Yeah.
It's not like he, got on camera kicking his dog or throwing his kitty across the room. No. He actually dated before the show, despite the claims that he has been saying that, oh, I haven't dated, I've been single for 45 years.
He said he hasn't been kissed, though, since his wife passed
All right, so what's a date?
in 2017. Well, that's, go ahead. You tell us what
Yeah,
you know.
what's a date? Is it coffee? Is it, I pay extra for no kissing? I mean,
Jerry
what do you mean?
Turner, the 72-year-old widower.
Gary, but it looks like Jerry.
Jerry, oh, it is Gary. That's my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, that's
Everybody's doing it. I'm like, I don't know why his name, it's spelled like Jerry, but it's
yeah,
Gary.
it is Gary, and I don't watch the stupid show, but my wife and daughter do, and I shouldn't even know that. But whatever, who cares? He has a surprising romantic history, despite claiming he hasn't dated or kissed, a woman that he didn't pay for for 45 years. An expose by the Hollywood Reporter features an interview with Gary's ex-girlfriend, and they refer to her as Carolyn, who we don't know if that's a real name. There's no picture. She wants to remain anonymous. She claims they dated for 3 years.
3 years, people.
There had been some kissing or something.
They initially met at a mental health clinic in Iowa where they both worked there. Carolyn is 14 years younger than Gary.
There it is.
However, financial and lifestyle issues. Okay, what would be a financial or lifestyle issue where they'd have to stop dating? They're in the same town. What is going on? Is it so like she hit him up for money and he's like, nah, you're a gold digger.
So she wanted.
You know what I'm saying?
Apparently it was fine while they were dating, but then they moved in together and she began to see a different side of Gary. Like,
Really?
He would make her pay for dinners when they went out, like her part of the dinner and his part of the dinner. But if it was a special outing, he would pay for both of their dinners. And he had weird, quirky things around the house, like the bed had to be made before they had breakfast. Like she had to make the bed, not him. Like he had little quirks and stuff.
Wow, you are following this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they painted him to be such a nice, sweet, caring guy looking for love again after. But he had love for 3 years. So I'm like, man.
Let me ask you a question,
This is not
Susie.
good.
Is this Jerry guy, is he a man? Is he a man?
I believe he's a man. He's got
Okay,
a lion
he's man.
tattoo on his shoulder, which is kind of crazy.
Okay,
but
so Paul, back me up on this. If he's a man, he's a lion douche.
That's right.
And why do we lie? To get action.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Now, here's the part that bothers me, though. She says it was financial and lifestyle issues, as well as hurtful comments about Carolyn's weight.
Yes.
That led to the breakup in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Yeah, making fun of her.
Yep.
Or I don't know what he was doing. What if he was like just coaching her up? Like maybe he got her a membership to a health club, or hey, I started a new walking regimen. You want to go with me? Stuff like that.
Well,
or did he say, "Oh my gosh, are you gonna have that piece of cake, you tub of goo"? Where's the line, Susie?
I don't know how it went
I'd like
down.
you to meet my living girlfriend, Fatty McFatterson.
They were allegedly going to his high school reunion, and he didn't like how she looked. She had gained weight, so bam.
Oh man,
All the quits allegedly.
So maybe he's not as sweet as we thought.
No, he's
That's what
not.
I'm saying, Paul.
He's not. And then I saw the promo for tonight. I don't know, yesterday or the day before, whatever. It's all a blur, man. I'm going on 5 hours sleep, by the way. I didn't get to bed till 10, but it was worth it. Toledo Old News Boys. More on that later. Or whatever it is. It's just him crying about he's so sad that he has to pick, and he's going to rip out one of the other women's hearts.
Because he told both of them he loved them.
Oh, you're an idiot.
You can't. I mean, I get it, but you shouldn't say that when, they're vying for his heart.
Did they do it in the fantasy suite?
It's none of our business, Denny.
Is that what he said? Oh, you know they did.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
I feel like he wouldn't, but maybe.
Oh, yeah, the guy who's been lying, saying he hasn't kissed a woman or dated in 45 years, you want to trust him?
Yeah,
you want to trust him.
Margaret, weigh in. Margaret, I think, is watching. She probably has thoughts.
He brought his pills with him. He's ready.
You're darn right he is. The show's sponsored by Viagra. Anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, make sure you tune in. I won't. Tonight at 8 o'clock. Not me. It's on ABC. No chance in hell. There you go. How's that for a promo?
I'm looking. Yeah. Maybe you watch it. Maybe you don't.
All right. I love what this bar did, but then they got, I guess, embarrassed, and so they deleted it. It's really hard right now for bars and restaurants to hire and keep employees. Check this out, though. A bar in Tasmania. Yeah, it exists. It's a real place. They're looking outside their regular hires when it comes to attracting new staff. It's called the Weldborough Hotel. And there's been nothing but crummy applicants ever since they posted. Oh, wait a minute. They've been lousy with applicants. They couldn't get anybody to apply when they posted on Facebook that they were looking for somebody. So they decided to put this up on their Facebook page. Alcoholics and people with a criminal record. We are desperate for staff. Police record? Who cares? Drug habit? Join the club. Alcoholic? Don't get me started. If we can't find anybody before Christmas, I won't have a business after Christmas. So they deleted it after it went viral. Guess what? It's a Christmas miracle. The hotel says that they've made 5 job offers. And they're going to be able to say they got 5 job. So 5 people came out and they're probably got issues going. Yep. It's really a shame that this generation just doesn't want to work.
How do do? How does that work?
Honestly, I think what it is I blame us for raising the Gen Zs. It's our fault. We didn't do a good job instilling a work ethic. Now Olivia has a great work ethic. So does Josh, but it's getting them there.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing. I really don't want to work.
We all don't want to work. We love our job, but we don't want to work.
I don't want to work. I just want to bang the drum all day.
That is helpful.
I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. 2, 3, 4.
No, and we share the same sentiment. 5:30 to 9. That's the only time we ever enjoy ourselves. But at the same time, if I didn't have to get out of bed, come on.
5:30 to 9 is the best. Anything else sucks. Wow. With the exception of Parade of Gifts like yesterday.
It was awesome.
It's been a strong start to the DSP show, Parade of Gifts for Christmas. It started before December. Way to go, John from Adrian. He broke the seal. And then Kim Schaefer goes, oh, chocolates? Let me show you this, pal. $25 gift cards to Bob Evans.
It's awesome.
All kind of treats. And I bet you she made those stockings.
She did, I bet. Yes.
I got mine hanging up here in the studio. And if there's ever a lull or we ever need a calming moment, I got the dot, this little toy she sent me.
You're making me want to pet a kitty.
Yeah, a kitty. Anyway, so it's gonna be a good holiday season. All right, how much time do we have? All right, I'm moving off this and going to. Hey, how about some news quickies? I got a couple of news quickies for you. Hopefully you're ready. Let's go. A kid in Ann Arbor, Michigan, we're going to talk about this later, led police on a chase in a stolen forklift. I don't know if you heard, but Jim Harbaugh is furious. He thinks the only things you're supposed to steal in Ann Arbor are signs. See what I did there?
Cute.
A biotech company is working on a drug that will extend dogs' lives. When asked why they're not doing the same for humans, they pointed to Congress.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
No, it's absolutely true. LeBron James, suffered his worst loss of his career this week when the Sixers beat the Lakers by 44 points.
Oh.
Yeah. LeBron's previous worst loss, his hairline. See what I did there? Have you seen him lately? Yeah, he's plugging it. You know damn well he's plugging it. All right, today is November 30th, boys and girls. It's Stay Home Because You Are Well Day.
Yeah, I thought about it briefly.
Really? You thought about staying home?
At 3:10 this morning. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
I'll go in. I know it's Paul's busy season.
I was hurting. And what does that got to do with our show?
Because then Paul would have to get out of bed sooner. You'd be calling Paul and be like, Paul, Susie isn't coming. You got to get here sooner. And Paul's like, oh, hell, it's the busiest 3 days of the holiday for me.
No.
I don't got time for that, Susie.
First off, there's no getting hold of Paul till his ass is in the car and he's driving in. So it's like you get Paul when you get him.
No, I check it
Could
first.
be 520, could be 528. We don't know.
Right.
But it's rare. It's rarely ever 510 because we called him in and we needed him. Today's the day to stay home and work. from work or school, even if you're perfectly healthy. Yes, it was created by wellcat.com. I have no idea what it is. Probably a scam. Meant for you to celebrate your good health by doing something that makes you happy. Does that make you happy not going to work? 5:39 makes me happy. They say call it a mental health day, but be smart. If you're not in a good standing at your office right now, we don't encourage you to call out. After all, you can't afford to get fired, holidays and stuff. But if you can take the day off, play hooky, go for it. Well, it's going to be 54.
I know, right?
So this might be a day to take off, people. So if you can, stay at home because you're well day. It's also the last day of November. Yes, we're all getting ready for the holiday-filled month of December. But before we do that, a proper goodbye to November.
So with 9 Grammy noms, the Trumps all testify. Daylight savings back again, no one can explain why. Elon Musk retweeting, costing him advertising. To Derek Chauvin in prison, a happy Thanksgiving. Nah, November, we kiss it goodbye. Like Tiffany Haddish's license to drive. That curly-headed crypto bro will spend life in a cell. Diddy allegedly can't keep his Diddy to himself. Shakira's Spanish tax fraud case, she finally settled it. Apparently her hips don't lie, but her accountant did. Nah, November, that's a wrap. Holly suing Oates, I can't go for that. Nah, November is finny. But the Beatles won't let it be. If Dolly as a cowgirl makes you think she looks thirsty, then pour me a double of that aged Tennessee whiskey. Nah, November, it's been fun. Our president just turned 151. Nah, November.
Bye-bye, November. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Callie Cuoco, 38. Model TV personality Chrissy Teigen, 38. I'd like to hang out with her and John Legend. Maybe more John Legend. I love him. He's so good on the voice. He's real. He's authentic. 2023 word of the year. Clay Aiken, 45. He's fallen off the edge of the earth, doesn't he?
I think he's in politics.
No, I think he's done with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Ben Stiller, 58. Bo Jackson, he's a BA. He's 61. Stacy Lynn Swan, a.k.a. Stacy Q. 2 of hearts. Susie, see if it's in the system. Might be a yes, no. She's 65 today. Or we can put her up against Billy Idol. He's 68 today. How about Rebel Yowl or Hot in the City or whatever? Manny Batikin, 71. Ridley Scott, director of Alien, Gladiator, Blade Runner, Thelma and Louise, Hannibal, Black Hawk Down, and so many others. Ridley is 86. 25 days until Christmas. Don't move. Dope the Day is next on RQN.
Okay.
What, quarter after 6 or so? Oh, man.
We're cutting prices on your favorite brands this holiday season. Save on Milwaukee, Ingersoll Rand, and Metaltech in store or at northerntool.com. eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes. Who knows how many?
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow.
I love this mom's house pullover.
Kept your ride.
That looks nice on you.
Feels good. Thank you. It
Yeah,
feels so good.
But
it's going to get too warm.
All right, we're doing donuts today, Pollywog.
We're burning rubber, not cash. Your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. Did you forget to add stamps.com to your holiday wish list last year? We all make mistakes. Stamps.com has been helping businesses like you save time and money during the holiday rush for 25 years. Get exclusive rates up to 84% off USPS and UPS services you need right from an easy-to-use mobile app. The holidays are hard enough. Make things easy with Stamps.com. Use code TIMESAVER for a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. That's Stamps.com, code TIMESAVER.
iPhone 15 Pro on Verizon.
For a limited time, trade in any iPhone in any condition. New iPhone 15 Pro with titanium.
All right, there you go. Stretching out the bones. I've got 19 people watching. I wonder how many of these people are going to get coal for Christmas because they're not sharing the live stream. All right, let me check my email. Oh, James Starks for the win. 537 today.
Yeah.
Johnny's out today. Jerry's covering. So does that mean he covers on RQN too at night?
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute.
Thanks for the update.
This is no joke. You can use your $10,000 on anything Integrity offers, like 5-star rated triple pane windows. Your home's curb appeal.
How about snowball cookies, Susie?
Oh, dude, I love the snowball
those look
cookies. Good? Yes.
That powdered sugar, you think?
Yes.
That looks pretty
sugar,
good.
Yes. Or powdered sugar. Yes.
I don't know what it was, but boy, when I got home, I had another healthy poo. It was awesome. Dude. I don't know if it's the Indian food cleaning me out or if it was at Reese's.
That Reese's wasn't good with the caramel. It was okay.
All I know is it was awesome.
Did they feed you last night?
Oh, yeah, G.
It does. Going to be really nice today. Sunshine 54 tomorrow. Yeah. Rain 43. We're at 31 right now at WRQN. Let's do Dope of the Day, please. Now, Susan.
It's time for Denny Schaffer's Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley, 419-865-7300 on 93.5 WRQN.
If you're looking for something that you should always check, wait a minute. If you're looking for something, don't you always check the couch cushions in the couch?
Yes.
You can find your phone, your keys, your wallet, your remote, or maybe a fugitive. Police in Florida looking for 39-year-old woman, Stacy Usher. She was wanted on a parole violation for selling fentanyl. Oh, you're a murderer. They searched her home last Tuesday. Couldn't find her anywhere until they checked the couch cushions. Turns out she was in there hiding inside the couch.
What?
Don't know if they had like a hide-a-bed and they took it out so she could just lay in there till the cop. It's actually kind of smart. It's unclear if they were tipped off to her being there probably. Or if checking the couch is standard procedure. It probably is. In any event, Stacy is in a lot of trouble. Stacy Usher, if you're listening and available, come on down to the station. We will give you a certificate that says on this Thursday, November 30th, the last day of November 2023 in the year of our Lord. Susie, tell me what she is.
You are the Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley on 93.5 WRQN.
Oh, yeah. Spot is hot. All right. Let me check the texting machine. Julie would just like to say good morning.
Oh, how nice. Susan, we know anybody?
No, thankfully it's quiet. It is quiet.
Oh, there's Margaret. She's up early.
Good.
For somebody who's retired.
She watches the Golden Bachelor. I'm pretty sure.
She wouldn't take the girlfriend of the class reunion because she gained 10 pounds, according to Margaret.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. It is No Text Thursday. I forgot.
It's fine in the 5:30 club. Yeah, and honestly, like you said, it could be interpreted like maybe he was kind of, I don't want to say nice, but maybe he suggested something to her and she took it the wrong way, and then we broke up. That's like it's hard to know.
I mean, why would he lie about it? If she lived, if it's all true. Well, let's talk about this on the air. All right, Joey Midnights just sent me.
Yeah, I mean, they could have put him on and he'd been like, I did have one relationship and it didn't work out. Like, I don't know what the big deal, but they painted him as like
a saint.
Yes.
He ain't a saint.
No, you know, saint. No, not no saint.
How can Oregon be favored by 10 over Washington when they played earlier in the season and Washington won? Something's going on there. Just saying.
All righty, about 15 seconds. Glass.
Oh, hell, I just fucked up a loogie.
Ew.
On my sleeve.
Ew.
I'm such a pig. Oh, that was for you guys on Facebook. You know, sometimes you sneeze, fall, and sometimes stuff comes out.
It just
I went to put it in my sleeve, you know, like you're supposed to do, so it doesn't hit you guys. And what happens? Phlegm on my sleeve.
'Tis the season.
Yes, it is. Christmas. Too young and old. It's 93.5 WRQN. Sunny, nice today, 54. Tomorrow it's over. Rain, 41 or 43 is the high. So enjoy today. We're at 31 right now. Julie, send some text. It is no text Thursday, but during the 5:30 club is the only time I'm going to respond.
Minutes left.
And if we do Dead Air Breaks format, Susie, do we have Susie Q or Stacy Q with
Yes.
Two of Hearts?
Nice.
Cool. Yes.
Do we
check.
want to do that against Billy Idol, or because we play Billy Idol from time to time? Maybe we'll do yes, no for Stacy Q. Julie says, just want to say good morning and thank you three. You guys start my weekdays with laughter. Well, you're very sweet. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. All right, Superfan Margaret, of course, she's all in on the Bachelor whore.
Nice.
She says, morning, DSP. He also wouldn't take his girlfriend to his class reunion because she gained 10 pounds.
10.
10.
I did that last night. Big deal.
I know, right?
You gained 10 or you lost 10? And then Margaret says, phew, I had to get this text in before No Text Thursday takes effect. Good for you, Margaret. See, Margaret now, she knows what's up. She's paying attention. Anyway, although she doesn't really understand retirement. When you retire, you're supposed to sleep in. She can't. Her body clock won't let her.
Oh, wow.
You know why that is, Margaret? Because I'm in your freaking head. Yeah. And I'm going to live there for a while. So you just get used to it. I'm always there. Have a nice day. Yeah. All right. So first off, Gary is 72. I don't believe it's Gary. I believe it's Jerry. Okay. Because his generation, 72, which is, well, kind of my generation, nobody had names spelled with flair.
I know.
Nobody did back then. This dude was born in the 50s-ish, whatever. And nobody did that. Nobody's, okay, we're going to spell it Gerry, but we're going to call him Gary. No, if his name's Gary, it's Gary.
Right.
All right?
Or if you want to get real flary, Garry.
Oh, okay. Man, it's getting fancy. Anyway, I don't believe it. I think it's all going to unwind that this dude's nothing but a fraud, and ABC is going to look like douchey.
But he's handsome.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
He's a liar, Paul. He lived with this woman for 3 years after he told America. That's why I'm not watching the show. I could tell he was.
That's the reason.
That's it.
Okay.
That, and it's just so sappy and stupid. I mean, I don't mind. I'd rather watch The Bachelor over The Golden Bachelor, only for this reason. When you watch the young people do it, it's like, oh, you're such a moron. You don't have a clue.
Right.
And then you got this guy, and it's like there's such an air of desperation with the women. It worse with the older women than the younger women. And this guy is just a fraud. Okay, he's 72. He's got his prescription in his pocket. He's from Iowa. Well, what do they do in Iowa, Paul? What do they have in Iowa, Paul? They have farmers, don't they?
They do.
And what do farmers like to do, Paul? They like to plow.
Oh, they do.
That's all this guy wants to do.
He's a plower from way back.
He wants to do some plowing with a bunch of different women. Well, what'd you guys do in the fantasy suite? Oh, it's none of your business. I'll tell you what he was doing. He was plowing. Yeah. And it's not even plow season.
No, God, that's
winter time. You don't plow in the winter. Now, put the plow away.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, exactly. Old people plowing. Well, this is me. And then I want to see it. Nobody else does. All right, there you go. There's 5:30 Club. Give us a round of applause.
That
I
was
thought
something.
it was very enjoyable. What, you didn't like it?
No, it's all good. I like talking about Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
We'll see if they address it tonight and after the final rose.
It's not live. They're not going to deal with it, are they? You think?
There's usually an after the final rose, which is allegedly live, and
what time is that?
Oh gosh, maybe 10 to 11.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
know. Margaret, do you know? I don't know if it goes 8 to 10.
All right,
then
Margaret, you watch
10 to 11 or 9 to 10. I don't know.
Margaret, you have homework. You watch it, and then you report back.
Yes.
Susie, you're not allowed to stay.
No, dude, I can't.
Okay,
I'm I'd be a hot mess.
Yeah. You mean more messy than usual?
It's Friday. You can get away with that.
Friday.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's new month too, December. I love it. The countdown to Denny's next vacation. It's like 3 weeks away. We're back. Well, Susie will be on vacation too. Paul, you phoning it in, right? You're just going to record it all?
I never phone it in. I do it the best job I can every time.
Yeah, right. How many clips did you play of the DSP show when I was on vacation Thanksgiving week? How many clips?
8.
No, during the show. Monday,
show.
Tuesday, Wednesday. How many rewinds did you do?
I was told not to.
Who told you that? Jerry Mack?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's news to me.
We got to play some news. We'll get back to your show.
Oh, so he, Mr. Hates Personality Radio, wants to get all the credit because he programs the music guy. He wants you to just play his music.
Look, news is ready.
That's why. Oh, okay. I don't care. If he wants to screw the listeners out of hearing some classic, awesome bits with all three of us when we're not all together, that's on him. Obviously, he doesn't care.
All right.
All right, that's it for the 5:30 Club. Real show starts next. Sister Sledge next on RQN.